Okay, goody old PlayStation 3. Let's check again. Beautiful games from all time. Come on.
Whoa, easy boy.
Don't I know you, sir?
Don't believe so. I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
Silas Greaves? The bounty hunter?
Used to be.
Well, what are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through. Got a little business to take care of.
Well, sir, it would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
Hell, son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
I'm Dwight. That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar. Oh, I bet you got some great stories.
A couple.
Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy. First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right. That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawmen who crossed him.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell.
Okay. Stinking Springs.
It was about 30 years ago. Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs. I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that sumbitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, ha-ha?
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
No. What the heck? Where is my pistol? Rest to see the current objective.
You heard Pat. We need to stay here and keep an eye on the road.
Oh. You can okay.
That's not fair. We're missing all the fun.
I knew those two morons would never let me through. I had no choice.
Ooh, this look powerful. Nice looking. Who's there?
Who's that? Is he with us?
We need it for leveling up and okay.
Was it Pat Garrett's posse?
Oh, yeah. I heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast. Garrett and his army of deputies had surrounded the entire homestead.
Fire at will! Spread out, goddammit! They're coming from the
I
rear!
decided to help Billy and the boys out a bit. So that's just what I did.
Hey, we have one behind us! Stay on it! Covering fire! Where'd he come from?
Where are you? Where are you?
As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kid's apprehension, Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
Come on, come on. Shoot him.
I'm done with you! Show yourself, coward! You... You're dead! Watch out! There's one of them! Where the hell's
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads cut off.
Let's send these some bitches run!
Still, one of them reached the water tower. Not a bad idea. It would be a turkey shoot from up there.
Oh boy.
Luckily, these shooters Garrett hired weren't the sharpest tools in the shed.
I'm here!
A lot of them were saddle tramps or sod busters or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks.
Almost. Pat Garrett.
I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window. Back door! We'll cover you!
Try aiming, you idiots!
Truth be told, things weren't much better behind the house.
Watch your flank!
Cut their numbers in half. But that just made the ones that were left twice as mad. They made up for their lack of skill with a seemingly endless supply of ammo.
Okay.
It was a bit of a slog, but I finally fought my way around the back of the house.
Any extra bullets? Like a crate?
And like that, I was inside,
dead,
none the
bastard.
worse for wear. I passed Dirty Dave, and upstairs I found Billy and Charlie Baldry.
Going nowhere.
Billy and Charlie Baldry. Billy the Kid. Oh, yeah.
Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo. Grab a gun and get to the window."
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of. Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm. I'm telling you, Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just kept on coming.
Where the hell Garrett get to? He's messing over me.
That's when Charlie got hit. "They're catching us in a crossfire," shouted Billy. "Get to the other side."
Kill him, for Christ! Where'd he come from? Shoot that bastard!
Billy?
You can run, but
I don't know how many of those cocksuckers I personally put down, but it was pretty clear, even to Billy, that maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
What's that mean?
It means that it was time to cut and run.
They got a Gatling,
Billy shouted. Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll draw their attention. He directed that order at me, and I thought, why the hell do I have to do it? But I went anyway. Dumbass that I was back then. Many would have fled at that place. But I had that false sense of invincibility that many young men have. Like Jack here.
What are you saying, old man?
Jack is just jostling me.
Yeah, he better be.
Mr. Greaves, please continue.
Please, call me Silas, ma'am. Now, where was I?
Face me, you coward! What are you gonna do?
Oh, yeah.
You were heading for the barn.
Come on. Climb.
Gonna gut you like a fish!
Making my way past a passel of fallen foes.
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
Woo!
Yeah, and just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up.
You're really pissing me off! I'll kill you myself!
Finally, I had the stables within my reach.
Chicken, chicken. Chicken dinner. Winner, chicken dinner. Trophy.
And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
I read that you went toe-to-toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star.
Pat Garrett. The legend.
You challenged him to a showdown.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake.
Woo! Duel? My gosh. What the? How was? Keep your enemy in focus. Aha. Press R1 to draw your weapon, aim with R and then show. Okay.
And that you killed him in a fair fight.
Is that what that penny dreadful said? No, boy, that ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett. So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables. And stepped inside, and
Bam.
last thing I heard was Garrett's voice. That's not Billy.
And go on. How did it end?
And, boy, that was just the beginning.
Oh, yeah. Oldie Goldie.
So what happened? Did Garrett arrest you?
Yeah, after I came to, the bastard had clocked me with his Colt.
And the kid surrendered?
When he realized there was no getting out of there alive.
So they locked you up in Lincoln?
Indeed they did. Sentenced me to hang right along with the kid.
A fistful of hot lead. Okay. Billy the Kid and Silas Greaves was always quicker than all enough. Okay, let's go.
It's important to know that I was only riding with Billy so I could find the bastard I was after. He was with John Kinney's gang, and they were sworn enemies of Billy's regulators.
Why were you after him?
I owed that son of a bitch a bullet for what he had done to me and mine. Instead, all I got for myself was a goddamn death sentence. Luckily, it was right around then that I heard Billy make his move. He shot Jim Bell and a few other guards as he made his getaway. Later, they wrote that some lady friend planted a pistol for him in the privy.
Come on, Billy.
What the
Release
papers
me?
didn't say is that Billy helped me escape too. My first order of business was finding a firearm.
Firearm. What the heck?
Luckily, I located Deputy Bob Ollinger's mean-ass shotgun.
Bob Ollinger's shotgun. Okay, police.
I saw Billy through the window, and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape. So I did.
Anybody see Billy?
Hell yeah. That scatter gun was like a double-barreled howitzer. It could blow a man clear off his feet. You hardly had to aim the damn thing. The kids escaped raised a huge ruckus. Guards were everywhere looking for him.
Can't let the kid get away.
Oh my God! Anybody see him?
I had to jump from roof to roof like a damn alley cat. I followed the planks where I could. Some of that wood was slippery as hell. The whole town was up in arms. And suddenly, I was a fugitive.
How the hell did the kid escape?
Garrett's gonna kick our ass!
Can't have gotten far.
So that bastard you were after, what did he do?
He did me and my family a grievous harm. But I knew if I was ever going to find him, I would need to get my ever-loving ass out of there. I tried to be stealthy and sneak my way past.
This town doesn't have a moment's peace.
Stealthy.
You! But hell, if they weren't all waiting for me. Apparently, some of them thought I was Billy.
You hooligans can go to hell.
Okay, boys.
I'm ending you.
Unspent skill.
Town somewhere.
See, me and the kid shared a certain similarity in build and coloring. I was just glad I had Deputy Bob's mean-ass shotgun.
One more skill.
You can't hide forever. You won't get away with this.
They're shooting in the street.
Let's do this. Let's go.
Lock the door. There's children here.
Stop it.
So much lead was whizzing by my head, it was like everyone in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground. I knew I needed to find a horse. Though I never did have a great fondness for those four-legged grass eaters. Smelly, sweaty, ungrateful beasts. We prize them too high, if you ask me.
Any hidden trophies here? I'm just searching.
Do this.
That was close.
I'm here. Surrender yourself. Come on out, you yellow bastard. I don't get paid for this. Put down your weapon.
You're threatening the lives of innocent people.
Okay, okay. Silas.
Damn town's going to hell in a handbasket.
But where was the kid while you were busy getting shot at?
Gone. And that's when it occurred to me
Shotgun,
why
rifle.
Billy set me free.
I don't know. Shotgun is better.
So I could be a hapless decoy and draw attention while he snuck out of town. I knew if I made it out of there in one piece, no one would put a price on my head.
Because everybody in Lincoln would be dead?
No, because they all thought I was Billy. And all that blame would fall on him.
What the heck? Oh my gosh.
I'm unstoppable. Boy, you are shit out of luck. This is too good for him. There he is. Come on, smoke that sumbitch. Can you shoot around corners?
Oh man, I want to kill him in the face.
We can take him! Stop him! You won't get away with this!
Shoot the clock.
Put down your weapon! Get the women off the street! On yourself! How the hell did he get away?
I'm out of it now. What are you? Yeah.
Stop him! Kill him! You hear me? Surrender yourself! Get out here!
Where is that trophies?
I'm here! We're gonna be in deep shit when Pat gets back! Can't hide forever! We can take him!
Okay.
Don't let him get away! We're gonna be in deep shit. I don't get paid for this. You're dead.
Anything interesting here? No hidden secret objects.
Finally, I found what I was looking for. The stables on the edge of town.
I guess Billy saved your ass, taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Billy didn't kill Bob.
Sure he did. He dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir. Because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out. "Hello, Bob," I said. "I think you better let me go." And he says, "I don't think so, boy. Not with my shotgun." So we stood there in the middle of the street, eyeball to eyeball. He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself.
Too late. Come on! I don't know. What I'm missing? I'm too slow, like...
Some say I fought unfairly, but they weren't the ones looking him in the eye that day.
Okay.
Pat Garrett gunned down Billy 3 months later, so his escape was all for naught anyway.
Dishonorably killed. My gosh. Who cares? Come on, come on.
So where'd you go after Lincoln?
Mexico. Until I realized nobody was looking for me. I ended up taking a job at the Rurales.
The Mexican Rurales?
I was hired to help them track down the cowboys.
The most vicious outlaw gang in Cochise County? Curly Bill Brocious? Johnny Ringo?
Led by old man Clanton himself.
They must have paid you a pretty penny to take them hombres on.
Not really. But truth be told, I had my own reasons for going after those boys.
A bullet for the old man. Oh, yeah.
So was the bastard you were after now riding with the cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo. And yes, he was working for old man Clanton. I came upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man.
Over there! There!
I did my best to help those poor passengers.
You're down!
Moments later, the attackers were dead, and I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing. None. It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches often do. They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads, making use of the high ground and whatever else they had. Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to them.
Hold on. Were you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy force. See, at the time, I was still pretty brave, but often blunder into regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge. But to get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to fight my way past these other assholes first.
Okay. Long time.
Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo. Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men. I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up. Finally, they managed to corner me. Trapped as I was, the odds of my survival seemed pretty slim. Luckily, serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament. I ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me. Bullets were whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over and die. I just kept running like there was no tomorrow.
Where is the secret?
Because there wouldn't be if Clanton and his men caught up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking? Going up
Where is
against a
that
gang like
secret?
this.
My gosh. Unbelievable.
Stand and fight, you coward! No one will ever fight you here!
I want to get that secret and I can't do it. Unbelievable. Alright.
He's nothing but a coward! Nowhere to run!
Run, baby, run.
I just kept running, not knowing where the hell I was going. And that's when something miraculous happened. Like manna from heaven, I found the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache warrior. The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition. Bat Masterson once told me it was more important to be lucky than good, and he would know. And imagine my surprise when I found a fistful of dynamite to go along with that ammo. That stroke of good fortune evened the odds and bolstered my confidence. It was time to turn the tables. Time for the prey to become the predator. Time for the hunt to become the hunter. Time.
All right, Jesus, we get it. They were right where you wanted them.
That's right, Jack. I was done running. And the old man's boys were not expecting that. No, sir. I came at them like a wildcat. My fury knew no bounds.
Oh, yeah.
It was finally time for that old man to pay for his sins.
Guess you've had enough!
Okay. What the heck? Machine gun? What?
I yelled out at the top of my lungs, "Clanton, I'm coming for you!"
Come on. Clanton? What I miss?
But I knew I could not let that deter me. Not if I was to find and kill Ringo. I needed to get that old man off that gun.
Where is that gun? Here is loading too fast. Come on.
Let me tell you, that was the longest uphill climb of my entire damn life. Well, one of the longest. There was that one time I was pursuing Frank James, Jesse James's brother.
Jesse James?
Perhaps we could talk about that one later. Now, where was I? Right. I had old man Clanton in my sights.
Damn bullet.
Most everyone thought it was the Ruales who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon, but it was just me.
Come. Oh, why I not? Come on. Oh. Ooh, that is so.
Son of a bitch! Reload again? I don't know how you live this long. Look at you yellow belly hot sap sucker! You want stupid zombie!
Come on! What the hell? I'm doing wrong.
I don't know how you live this long. What I ever do to you? What a piece of crap! Would you just die? Show yourself! You want stupid zombie! Wait! Goddamn bullet! Gotta reload again.
Apparently, one of the cowboys made it out of there alive and told Ike and Billy Clanton that it wasn't a Mexican who took their father's life that day. They just assumed it was one of the Earps. And that little misunderstanding eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the OK Corral.
Nuggets of truth I never find. Cow! So for that I must search whole map, definitely. Gunfight at the sawmill. Okay.
A few weeks after that dust-up at the OK Corral, I was still after Johnny Ringo. I had tracked him and the cowboys to their hideout at a sawmill, and they were loaded for bear.
So, what exactly did Johnny Ringo do to piss you off?
Well, him and that other bastard.
Roscoe Bob Bryant?
Yep. They both deserve to die, and I promise I'll tell you why.
Herb's coming!
Get ready, boys.
But first, I need to tell you about the Cowboys' new boss, Curly Bill Brocious.
Hey, got something for you!
Curly Bill took charge of the Cowboys upon the old man's demise, and after that gunfight at the OK Corral, the Clantons wanted revenge.
Come on, show yourself!
He's hard to hit.
Where? I'm flanked.
Then would somebody kill him?
So they murdered Morgan Earp, and grievously wounded his older brother, Virgil.
Oh, that ain't Earp, is it?
Wyatt and Doc went on what became known as the Vendetta Ride, hunting those outlaws. So when I showed up, that's who they thought I was.
Woo, wait, I have an upgrade. Skill 1. What is this?
There were killers around every corner, all wearing red bandanas. That's how the cowboys identified each other, and I was beginning to wish I had one myself. But I wasn't about to let Ringo walk away unscathed. And that's what drove me forward.
They say that Ringo was infernally fast.
I hardly saw anyone faster, boy. Certainly not Wyatt Earp. That man was all hat and no cat.
Certainly not Wyatt Earp.
Murder him! Earp wasn't much of a match for him, but Doc Holliday might have taken him.
That Lunger should have kept his nose out of it. They never charged anyone for the murder of Morgan Earp.
But everybody knew that Curly shot him in the back. That was common knowledge.
Yeah, maybe so. But Ringo had nothing to do with it. He was just being loyal to a friend.
Is that what you call it? Being loyal? Well, to get to that loyal friend, I had to pass by some buzzsaws as big as a man.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir. I have a question.
What's that, Dwight?
After old man Clanton died, why didn't his son take over the Cowboys?
Because Ike Clanton was dumber than a box of rocks and a yellow belly to boot. Now, where was I?
Taking down the entire cowboy gang single-handed.
Indeed I was, Jack. Though it wasn't easy, as those boys had good cover.
Ventilate that sucker!
Oh my gosh.
You can't hide from me! Time to kill you full of lead! I'm on shot! Face me, coward! Blake you! Oh, now what?
out, and I will. Blame him. Can you shoot around corners? Die, damn it! I got a bullet with your name on it, boy.
Okay. Oh, man.
I'm sick of dealing with you.
There were carts everywhere, piles of lumber, and God knows what else for people to hide behind. That really was one hell of a sawmill. Quite an impressive operation.
Quite an impressive operation, really. What to upgrade?
And where was Curly Bill? Did you see him?
I'm about to get to that, Ben. Patience. I'm painting a picture here. There was this beautiful waterfall and a crystal clear stream that led to a verdant valley that was truly...
Consider your picture painted. What happened next?
Well, finally the bastards that were still alive made a last stand.
Last stand. Where is...
Curly Bill, Johnny Ringo, and his compadres took off into the lumber yard, and I followed after.
Okay. Curly Bill.
Are you saying they ran? Cowardice was not in Ringo nor Curly Bill's nature.
No, sir. I never said they were running scared. They just wanted me out in the open.
Time to dance with the devil. Come on, kill that annoying son of a bitch. Did that son of a bitch Earth send you to kill me? Hope you make your peace, brother. Big mistake coming after me. Come out, wherever you are! You're going to come on out, son!
the heck? Where is he? But
Are you saying they ran? Cowardice was not in Ringo nor Curly Bill's nature.
No, sir. I never said they were running scared. They just wanted me out in the open.
Time to dance with the devil. Let's see what you got. You working for Wyatt Earp? Did that sumbitch Earp send you to kill me?
oh my, this Curly Bill.
choice but to take his life. But Ringo was nowhere to be found.
I knew you didn't kill Ringo, because he was found dead in a different location altogether.
To this day, his killer is still unknown.
Indeed. Took me a few months before I finally tracked his ass to West Turkey Creek Canyon.
Oh my gosh, duel. Johnny Ringo?
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Sorry I had to ruin the legend for you, boy. But the legend ain't always true. Doc Holliday had nothing to do with the death of Johnny Ringo.
Oh, only one nuggets of truth. Come on.
I was paid a healthy bounty for Ringo and Curly Bill, and realized there was real money to be made. That's why I went after Henry Plummer.
Innocence?
Now, wasn't he the sheriff who augmented his income by shaking down miners and robbing gold shipments?
That's the one.
Oh, yeah, I remember him. He ran that gang of thieving outlaws called the Innocents.
So it's true that you went toe-to-toe with him?
Indeed I did, son. Indeed I did.
Okay, indeed you did. Let's see. The Magnificent One?
I knew I needed resources if I was going to track down Roscoe Bob Bryant, and hunting Plummer looked like a good way to get rich quick. As the local vigilantes exposed him as the leader of the bandits, and put a generous price on his head. Plummer rallied his gang to plunder one last gold mine before making their escape, and that's where I thought I'd find him.
Ranger. Is Ranger better? We will see.
It makes me nervous standing so close to all these goddamn barrels of gunpowder.
Why would you be nervous? No one has the cojones.
As my late father pointed out to me more than once, God made men. Samuel Colt made them equal.
Samuel Cole.
I knew that dynamite wasn't mine, so I decided the polite thing would be to return it.
What?
It was the biggest gold rush since Sutter's Mill in '48. Unfortunately, prospectors weren't the only ones drawn to those riches. There were thieves and killers, robbing travelers and hijacking gold shipments. Like those that ran with plumbing. Some were just regular folks I knew from town, drawn by greed and easy pickings. Charlie Crow, the blacksmith. James, who worked in the stable. Sam and Jeremiah Barber, the butcher's sons. Ordinary citizens who lived a double life. Stealing and thieving and murdering their neighbors.
I can climb here. What the heck?
Of course, the rest were veterans of the Civil War. Stone-cold killers trained on the bloody fields of Shiloh and Antietam. Dangerous, desperate individuals. Plummer had a lot of men on his payroll. A hell of a lot. That son of a bitch pretended to protect the public with one hand while stealing them blind with the other. He set up a defensive perimeter which I had no idea how to breach. I was outnumbered and in way over my head, but I was too damn stubborn and stupid to realize it. They must have thought I was touched. Or had some kind of death wish.
Moron out of his...
Seeing as there were barrels of gunpowder everywhere. One stray bullet, one stray spark, and I'd be blown to hell and gone. Did I have any second thoughts about what I was doing? No.
Time to die!
Okay.
I thought I was some kind of hero.
Some kind of hero?
I finally made it past and headed on to meet my destiny. But first, I had something I needed to figure out. I had a few ideas on how to get into that mine, but once I made my decision, I knew there was no turning back. So my first thought was to enter the nearest mine portal. I saw an entrance. Made sense. It was the quickest way in, but that also made it more dangerous, as there would undoubtedly be enemy pickets posted along the way.
Come out, you yellow bastard! You're done.
Besides, once you enter a mine like that, it's easy to get all turned around. And that confusing maze of corridors wouldn't even be the worst of it.
Catch him in the car!
Some of those shafts could be as deep as hell. A single stumble or misstep can easily end in a deadly plunge to oblivion.
You ain't beating me.
My gosh. A nugget is nearby. Where? Oh. Where is that nugget?
Quick reflexes often make up for a lack of common sense. Luckily, I was never one to be easily bushwhacked.
Bushwhack. Yeah, definitely.
I would just need to be careful not to blow myself to Kingdom Come.
Nugget is nearby. What the? Can I climb somehow here? How I can see the nugget? Why? Why?
Take
With all that gunpowder and dynamite everywhere, a body has to know what he's shooting at. All it takes is one tiny spark, and boom.
Yeah. I noticed.
Nike! I will drop you down a mine shaft.
Where is the nugget? Am I blind? Oh. Oh, nuggets. Gold rush typical of the 19th century were large scale. Sudden migration to offer remote location where gold-bearing deposits were discovered. The largest and most famous was the California Gold Rush. 1848, John Marshall found a gold nugget at John Sutter sawmill in Coloma, California. News of the discovery spread quickly and people flocked to California from all over the world for the chance to get rich quick. Logging camps and military forts died out. Sailors jumped ships, farms and businesses were abandoned. Over 3,100 people came to California. 49ers traveled west overland on the California and Gila River, trail or by sea around Cape Horn, at the far southern tip of South America. Most who made their fortune did not discover gold, but preyed upon those who came west, hoping to strike it rich. History of the Wild West is rife with similar gold rushes. One of the largest was the Pikes Peak Gold Rush. Prospectors flooded into the Rocky Mountains, and the Colorado Territory was established. Another famous example was the Black Hill Gold Rush. Thousands of prospectors followed the Custer expedition deep into Indian Territory. The city of Deadwood, South Dakota, was established nearby, and to this day is a busy tourist town, complete with saloons and casinos. It is famous for the fact that one of the frontier's greatest gunslingers, Wild Bill Hickok, died there in a saloon, shot in the back of the head while playing poker. Nice. Play and learn a little bit of history.
One wrong bullet could have turned that mine into a dad-blasted tube.
And how I can to avoid that? I don't know. What the heck?
I freely admit that my plan of attack was not just moronic, but clearly insane. It's a good thing that I abandoned that ridiculous plan before I even tried it. Instead, I spotted a ladder, a way into the mine from the opposite side.
The other way.
It was a long way around, but that approach seemed more sensible at the time. Of course, being I had a problem with heights, that scaffolding scared the bejesus out of me. Climbing down that ladder required some caution, because even though I had a younger man's reflexes, no man can dodge a damn bullet while climbing down a rickety ladder. I needed to make a leap of faith. Which ain't easy when you're suspended between heaven and hell.
Leap of faith. Not working. Oh my gosh. So I can't go nowhere except here. So this is must to go pet. I think. Maybe I'm not right. But we will check. We will check what I must to do.
I was determined not to give up, however.
Come on. Am I must to jump right there? I don't know. What the heck? Finally.
As Sheriff Plummer seemed quite the despicable character. When the vigilantes discovered what the sheriff was up to, people were outraged. That 10,000 they put on his head would go a long way to helping me find old John. And I had made it my mission to settle that score come hell or high water. But first, I would have to make a choice. Take the elevator or climb the ladder.
Nugget. Where is the Nugget?
I picked the more convenient and more dangerous route.
How to take the secret? Oh my god. Yeah, I know the Nugget is somewhere close. Henry Plumber.
Let's do this. I will drop you down a mine shaft. You can't hide forever. I do not deserve to die like this. Show yourself, coward!
Plummer was a mad dog killer, and the people of Nevada City deserved better.
Nevada City? Well, I thought Plummer met his maker in Bannock, Montana.
Right, well, he was the sheriff of both places at one time or another, but that's neither here nor there.
Time to die!
Come on, how I miss everything. How I miss everything.
The point was, taking him down would save a lot of lives, including my own.
What the heck? Another duel? I'm dead.
Gonna blow you like next this week. This day is just getting worse and worse. Look, you shot.
Henry Plummer was clearly unhinged, and I could see right away that this was gonna take some doing.
No blood money for you today. That one, get it?
Henry, we have a problem.
They're gonna bury you in a million pieces. What do you think you're doing?
Okay, Henry. We have a problem.
Catch this, you son of a bitch! I can shoot boys! Take this cocksucker out!
You ain't beat me, boy!
They're gonna need a dustpan to pick you up! I can shoot too! Bastard! They're gonna bury you in a million pieces! You ain't taking
Fuck. Come on. This was pretty.
This is gonna hurt! You can shoot, but can you aim?
He's in advance throwing these shitty dynamite. I am. Pyramid.
They're gonna bury you in a million pieces! You ain't taking me! I'm going all medieval on your ass! Like that! They're gonna bury you in a million shit up! Star gold now! Guess you've had enough! I can shoot too! Show yourself! You ain't taking me! You can shoot, but can you aim?
So that's how Henry Plummer died. Him and his crew were worth their weight in gold.
Henry is dead.
Now,
Henry is
I was
dead.
officially a bounty hunter.
Bounty hunter, officially.
So, did you finally go after that Bob feller?
Well, I heard word he was in Kansas with John Wesley Hardin. So that's where I went.
Where in Kansas?
Abilene. Why do you ask, Ben?
No
Abilene.
reason.
Was Hardin as fast as Ringo?
Ringo was
Yeah.
fast, but John Wesley was as fast as the devil himself.
John Wesley Hardin. Oh my lord.
Hell, he killed his first man at 15. From that day forward, he had a price on his head and wouldn't back down for nobody, not even Wild Bill Hickok himself.
Be quick or be dead. Oh my.
I dodged death many a time, and that night in Abilene was no different. I was there with the intention of finding that bastard Bob and collecting the bounty on John Wesley.
God damn him! Kick it!
I thought the Texas Rangers got hardened.
Yeah, that's what they want you to believe.
You're done.
It was cold in a witch's tit and a brass bra that night as I fought my way past his loyal compadres. To the very same saloon we're sitting in today. Look around and imagine this place painted in blood. Hardin was waiting for me, and...
Who's waiting for me?
Wait, I'm jumping the gun here. Let me back up and give you some background on this sumbitch. He deserves that much. Don't you think so, Ben? John Wesley Hardin was a killer. By the end, he confessed to taking the lives of 42 men. Fathers and husbands, brothers and sons, men with families who cared about them. He was a bona fide folk hero by then, and had amassed a gang of armed miscreants and other assorted thugs. He and his men set up camp outside of town, and I was hoping Bob was among them.
We gotta stay out here keeping watch like this.
Ain't nobody stupid enough to go after Hardin anyway.
Better 3 hours early than a minute too late.
Damn it! That son of a bitch!
They didn't ask why I was there. They knew. As most of them were wanted as well.
There he is!
I figured Hardin was here somewhere, but to get to him, I'd have to get past his gun hands. And that was easier said than done, as most of them were as foolish and full of bravado as I was.
you down.
I had to spill a lot of blood to find out Hardin wasn't in that camp. He was carousing in town with his closest friends. Hardin's boys apparently didn't want me to reach the Bull's Head. Some were hightailing it into town to inform their jefe of my unwelcomed presence.
Old West revolvers.
Stop that sumbitch!
The boys know we got another raw dog.
You can't hide from me.
Where are you?
Time to fill you full of lead.
I wondered if Bob was among them.
No bullets. Is there any? Is there any bullet?
And I steeled myself for the fight ahead. For as good as I was, deep down I wondered if John Wesley wasn't just a little bit better. Before I could test my mettle against Hardin, however, I would first need to dispatch his cadre of hired killers. Most of these degenerates were beyond redemption, but John Wesley might have been a different story. I didn't learn until later that that night was in fact his birthday celebration.
Shoot him! Shoot him! Shut it! There he is! You ain't shit. Okay, now you're really pissing me off.
I think I already mentioned that I found Hardin in this very saloon. Suffice it to say, nobody there was happy to see me.
Come on. What the hell?
Just kill Red?
Oh yeah.
In fact, I felt a certain hostility.
I'm gonna make you pay for that.
I was disappointed that neither Bob nor John Wesley were among the dead. But that was short-lived, as a moment later I was facing down the fastest gun in the West.
Ooh, fastest gun in the West. John Wesley Hardin. Oh, wow.
I felt a bolt of adrenaline. Or maybe that was fear. He was well known for his tricks, and I knew I'd need my own if I was ever to defeat him. No, wait! He didn't hit me then. I'm sure of it.
How to know? Unbelievable. I forget how to avoid. There was a long time ago.
That man was faster than greased lightning. But being inebriated as he was, he didn't count his shots. And now, he was at my mercy.
So he didn't die?
No, I sent him to prison. Years later, after he was free, some restless Avenger took his life. Shot him in the back in a saloon just like this one. Anybody up for another beer? Ben?
For another beer. Oh yes, that was a time. I remember when I played this game almost 12 years ago.
Thank you, darling. Yeah, some say revenge is a dish best served cold.
So whatever happened to that Bob guy you were after?
Personally, I'd like to hear some of your other adventures. Like, I don't know, do you ever go toe-to-toe with a red man?
Grey Wolf.
Yes, I did, Ben. I remember once I was after this renegade Apache, Grey Wolf. Strangely enough, revenge was also his primary motivation.
Dance with Renegades.